What's up, y'all? This is Devani, and this is a YMDR video. Now, in this YMDR video, I will tell you about these. Y'all probably done seen these before. These are faith beads. I got a friend who got some faith beads, and I'm going to show you how to wash the faith beads. And the reason why I should show you how to wash them is because, if you get some faith beads from me, you're going to need to know how to do this. So, I will help you out with that. Come and take this journey with me. So, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go into the, we're going to go into the kitchen. Sorry about the mess, y'all. But yes, we're about to go into the kitchen, and I will teach you how to. So, first thing you need to do when it comes to the faith beads is you need to kind of like, hold on, I need to take this off the stick. But what has to happen is you have to take the shells off the faith beads. So there's going to be a little, basically, I may be able to do this probably more skilled than I look, but actually I don't. So I'm going to have to. Alright, so as you can see, this is what you do when it becomes what it is. But first you got to get these little shells off. So here's what's going to happen. You basically take it off like this. If you're seeing this right, you unloosen this, and then you take this off, and you'll see this basically. And then you'll take this off, the shell off, okay? And you'll take the little beads off. Okay. Then you'll do the same for the other part. And then you'll take the shell off. Sometimes when you burn it, the shell will get stuck inside. So what you got to do is you'd have to find a way to maneuver it in such a way that it won't, that you can still get it out. Or, you can just pull it like that. And then, so now you're left with the string. And what has to happen is you have to wash the string. You have to wash the string. And so, let's see. You'll take some soap. Hold on, I'll show you. Excuse the sink. But you'll take the string, and you'll take some soap. Take some soap, and you'll take some soap, and you'll wipe it around in your hands. That's what you'll do. Then take some water, and you'll wash it. Why do they say you wash the string of the faith beads? Because the faith beads, they have sweat on them. They get sweat on them. And the only way to get the sweat off, usually, is to wipe it off. So that's the way you wipe it off. Sometimes you dry it Sometimes you gotta do this and dry it some more. Alright. And then I will show you what you do as far as it goes to washing it. This is what you do when you wash it. You get a napkin, get a towel, a very strong towel. A very strong towel, if you will. Some people use tiles. But what you do is, you put it in the towel and you squeeze all of the stuff out of it. So you squeeze all of the stuff out of it that's in it. Okay? Once you squeeze all the stuff out of it, you open it and take the string out. Now, the tricky part is okay, this is all fun and games, but how do you put the mug back on? Simple. Simple. Let me show you. Let me show you. Give you this destination. So, you just put the beads back on. Put the beads back on. And if you see like basically a little wick thing on it, meaning if you see this little string right here, you see how this string is poking up? You probably can't see it in a detailed way. It doesn't show you it in a detailed way. But basically, if you can see this string, you probably can't. But if you can see the little wick that's coming up from this string, that wick is like it's from you washing it. So you gotta what has to happen is you have to basically burn that off when you put it back on. And what I mean by burn is you gotta use a lighter. So you put the faith beads back on. And this is even for this is even how you wash the big ones. If you have like a necklace, if anyone bought a necklace from the faith beads, if anyone got a necklace from faith beads, this is what you would do. And so, yeah, that's all you would basically do. You would put it back through the, let me see, you put this back through the shell. So put it right back through the shell. I'll show you how to do this, man. It's been a while since I did this, so, but I still remember how to do it, thank God. Not having any fingers. Still know how to do this. The Lord is good. Alright, and then here's what you do. You put, oh snap, you put it, this is what you do. Once it's back through where it is, you make this knot, or you make this knot this way. You put the knot this way. So you put it this way, and then you put it back in here. So the little string that you see, and then here's what you do. You pull it, you pull the back of it, and then you push it together. And that's why it gets stuck on there, because you pushed it together. Now, I'm going to have to pause this mug and go, well, I'll not pause it, but I'll have to go back and get the lighter to fix this side. So yeah. Now, okay. Whew. One try, good chance. But that's usually what you have to do. You have to burn the wick to where it's not like having that little boink thing on it. Then you put the little part back in there. Put the little part back in there. Hold on. You have to put it through the shell. So you put the little string through the shell. And then, after you put it through the shell, yeah. Alright, this mug is taking longer than I thought. Put it through here. I usually do it pretty fast, but sometimes if the shell is kind of like bulgury, sometimes you need to like set it on fire some more. There we go. Okay. All right, because what the fire is doing is making like a little. It's making the string flat, and so it's doing that in such a way that you can put the string through there, and so that's why it basically will be put in there. That's why you do that. That's why that's what you burn it for, so that it can fit. So that it can fit into the what's it called? Hold on. All right. Usually this mug gets through here. Usually. All right. Having some technical difficulties. I think I got it through. Okay. Now we in business. Alright, it's through. Now, since it's through, here's what you do. You pull it out, you pull the string out, and then you push it down like this. Then you take the same thing, same string, put this string over it, and put it into a knot, and then pull it. You pull it, and that's how you put it together, and that's how you wash faith beads. Thank you. You have a good day. Just kidding. That's not sign language. Don't copy that at all.